Domestic demand for iron ore is back on track after the slump following the export ban. That's the word coming in from Rajiv Agarwal, CEO at Essar Ports. ET Now's Deepshika Ghosh caught up with him earlier with Mr. Agarwal at the largest iron ore handling complex in Visakhapatnam.
This is a multi-user facility. Anyone who has to move iron ore either for exports or on the coast will use this terminal. So it is for whoever wants to use it. There will be those exporters who want to export iron ore or pellets, or the manufacturers like steel like JSW or Essar or anyone else, or say MMTC or Kudremukh. Anyone, all the customers are free to use it, and they have been using it for a long time.
So, in terms of iron ore sourcing, I understand that there has been some volatility of iron ore mining in certain parts of the country. So how confident are you that the services of this port will not be affected if the sourcing goes down in the near future, sir?
No, but this is a commodities business, and we feel that steel is definitely required. And the steel consumption is going to be increasing. So with that in mind, we feel that iron ore requirement will always be there for the country. So even if we disregard the requirement for exports, for domestic purposes, there will be a very good demand for iron ore, and that's why we feel that this terminal will be fully utilized.
So speaking of exports, I just want to get a little bit of your perspective as to the government regulation around exports right now. Where does it stand? Do you think that it has affected the iron ore business in this part of the country? And how do you see this panning out going forward, sir?
Well, that's another story which I don't want to get in, because that's about domestic usage of iron ore and government's decision, or maybe the thinking that it should be used more for domestic production. So which is
agree, sir?
No, it's a healthy thing. Maybe there should be a mix of both, where some can be exported and some is used for, but that doesn't happen. So it's good, because I think India is going to be a major producer today. Already we are the second largest producer of steel in the world. So we expect that we will catch up with China over a period of time.
Right.
So that's why we want to use the iron ore maybe for our own consumption. And either ways, as far as the port is concerned, they will be able to handle the cargo which will go by them past these ports. So I think either ways, definitely, whether you export iron ore or you export steel or you manufacture steel for your domestic consumption, it's the same thing.